The Hauraki Big Show. Thanks to crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you sickos. It's the Hauraki Big Show, minus a couple of members, and you've got the fellas doing the double ender. It's me, Pugs, with me old mate Mogey. How you going, you sicko?
Yeah, you're going pretty grouse here, man. I think you can ditch the sicko. It just doesn't align with your
me,
politically
personally.
correct, woke sort of character that you run on radio.
Starting early with the woke mob stuff, are we?
I think. I don't know. Maybe we can think of something. 3483. If you can think of any great terms of endearment that Pugs could be using along the line of sicko, backbone, mad dog. Those sorts of things, but for somebody who is woke, politically correct, that sort of thing.
Right, so that sort of implies that those ones are not politically correct, would you?
I don't think they are.
Really?
I mean, backbone's okay, but I think a mad dog, a sick son of a bee.
Ah, okay, yeah.
I'm not sure that those are. I'm not sure that those are particularly. Not PC.
And I'm sure the audience will come up with some really productive alternatives.
It's going to be a positive
the woke
experience
mob
for you,
Pugs.
man. It's going to be a positive experience. Hey, did you know that the Big Show, and you might not know this, is brought to us by Reburger?
Crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Yum, 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 yum.
Yum.
It's pretty yum, bro.
That's very yum.
Hey, we've got heaps of songs in that, and I just want everybody to know there's probably a bit of a concern out there that because Jason Keyzie aren't here, that we're going to half-ass it. So there's going to be some 3-song breaks. That the voice breaks that we do are about a minute and a half. Completely untrue.
That we've got best bits in every hour?
I mean, look at this break. It's been a minute 45.
Yeah, with nearly 2, Mogey.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
That's the Stone Temple Pilots on the Hauraki Big Show. You got Mogey and old Pugs holding down the fort and doing a double ender for the fellas. It was nice to have them in this morning, though, wasn't it?
Oh, wasn't it nice? Yes, it was, actually. Hoyte Jay turned up at 7 o'clock, rolled in a little bit late. And we'd sort of spent the hour prior to that bagging him for not turning up, for not being a man of his word.
Yeah, can I also say it was really good for Zoe from the Hauraki Breakfast, because obviously if one of us is away in here, I'll tag in and push the buttons.
Yes.
And so in this case, I needed someone in Studio B.
Yes.
That was going to be Zoe. She gets in, Jason's in studio, she's not needed.
She's
so she
not
came in
required
at 6 a.m. for nothing.
No, but it's good for her to see how, the kind of quality the breakfast show can be at.
Right.
Very easy for her to sort of fall into thinking, dial it in, sort of pretty rote.
Trivia segments.
Yeah, rote content. But to actually see a bit of pep in here, I think she was blown away to the point where she left in tears, sort of thinking about her normal week.
Yes, that's exactly it. And having to go back to that in the year 2026.
I also found it interesting that the reason why Jace and Keyzie both came in was because their wives pointed out to them that it was not on for them to have made a bet and to not keep it.
Yes.
I found it very interesting because that, it suggests to me that their moral compass is miles out. Completely shot. It's had a magnet run over it. And that the only way they know good from bad, right from wrong, is by talking to their wives. Because I don't know about you, but when I make a bet, if I lose, I honour the bet. I'm a man of my word, Keyzie, the Pug son is what I would say. So, Jason, Keyzie not doing that, I mean, I've got concerns.
Can I also say that you and I, Mogey, are such men of our word.
Thank you.
That we're men of other people's words.
Yeah,
thank you.
That's right. The bet was made, and I'm happy to be a part of it because I said, "Look, you got to do it, guys. You got to have a crack. What if you win? Yes, we might lose, but we might win." And we did lose by one stroke. And then they immediately said, "Yeah, look, you guys do the show. I'll take a week off." Keyzie said he'll take a day off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am glad they came in because it was a hell of a lot of fun this morning. And not saying that it's not fun now.
Sure.
I mean.
Oh,
what's the time?
Is this live?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
It's Muse on the Hauraki Big Show with the men keeping their word. It's Mogey and old Pugs, son. And yeah, I'm just going to keep running that into the ground all day.
Yeah, good.
We're not phoning it in, but I do have a best bit if you'd like me to spin that, Mogey.
I think we need to.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What do you got?
I think it's pretty common around this time of year. You get into the silly season and everyone's brain gets a little bit fried. This is a moment from around this time a couple of years ago now where you and Jace were just having a real brain kind of day.
I went into work today.
Good on you, mate.
I appreciate that, guys.
Good on you, man.
Thanks,
Sorry, good on you,
A
fella.
bit slow on the compliment there, man.
For going to work. Oh,
And I sat down at my computer there, which I keep it on a desk. Got my computer there.
What?
It's just over there, and then I got a monitor there, just there. That's connected to my computer. Got my keyboard there. That's connected there to the computer.
Via Bluetooth or wires?
I use wires.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like the Bluetooth, Keyzie, because it means you've got batteries.
Oh, yeah.
Can't have batteries going into landfill. Do you know one battery, Keyzie, will pollute a square metre of soil? Isn't
Wow.
that shocking?
That is shocking.
Shocking. So
My Bluetooth runs on diesel.
yeah, diesel's a
That's way better.
clean green energy of the future. You
Totally,
diesel,
yeah,
Keyzie.
yeah.
That's good.
Can you write that down, man? Because I always forget which one it is. It's
Diesel.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I left work yesterday, tickety-boo, came into work today, and my keyboard was buggered. I was tapping away there, and then I look up, and it's just one big sentence on the screen, no spaces, so just a series of letters.
Yes.
The M for Michael, the N for November, the Bravo, and the Victor not working. Also, the space bar not working.
Right.
So how did that happen?
Overnight.
Overnight.
Wow.
Worked when I left, broken when I got in. So what's the guts? Was that you?
Me? I
Yeah.
wouldn't, what, you're accusing me of coming into your office in the middle of the night and
I don't
breaking your
know.
keys?
You're sounding pretty defensive about it.
There's weird stuff going on at the moment.
There is, man.
I don't know if I mentioned this on the show.
Yeah.
All of my knives in my house have disappeared.
Yeah, it sounds connected.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's just weird energy going on.
Well, like your butter knives or your
But
spotting
all
knives?
of my
Oh,
knives. And normally I blame my daughter and go in her room and check it out, but she doesn't have them.
I don't know, man. It's freaky.
There's just weird
first my
stuff.
keyboard and now all your knives are gone.
Yeah.
Not good.
And, you know, I've checked in the dishwasher there under the little.
Oh, yeah.
I've checked everything.
Have you
I've
put
checked
them in the
everywhere. Not in the bin.
Under your bed?
Not under the bed. Not in the bed.
Where was the last place you had them?
Well, I didn't have all the knives, Keyzie, obviously. I'm saying that they've
You'd
just
remember that.
gradually... God, what a silly question that is. You know what I mean? They've just disappeared, and I emptied the dishwasher the other day, and...
Are they in the drawer?
You didn't check the cutlery drawer?
Shit.
Damn it.
Far out, man.
I'm such a brain.
That's classic Hoyte jizz.
Well, yeah, very classic. And also you, just before that, having your moment on the keyboard there where you'd broken your laptop.
Oh, yeah. I
But you're an
forgot about
expert
that.
now. You're
I
an
forgot
expert
about
now.
that, but yeah.
Hey, before the hour's out, we'll have some more TV chat, just to round out the years with the TV watching. You
Yes.
watch anything last night?
I did,
certainly
man. I love it. You know me. I'm always in front of the screen.
Good stuff, mate.
Good on you, mate.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Soundgarden there on the Hauraki Big Show. You're here with Pugs and Mogey. Just on that, we'll get into some name chat.
Mosey. Pugs and Mosey.
Pugs and Mosey. Well, there you go. There's your first name suggestion for the Pugs and Mosey show. Send yours in on 3483. We've still got some Reburger vouchers hanging around, even though we've been flinging them out like hotcakes this week. Now, Mogey, I know we're in holiday mode now, but obviously out the gate, your first show back for 2026 is the warm-up show for the Hot Spring Spas T20 Black Clash in association with Wolfbrook.
Yeah, that's right. I think you and Keyzie might be on during the week, aren't you? Maybe you're doing a bit of breakfast
Word
and
on the
drive
street.
all the way through?
No, we won't be double
love
ending
it,
it.
man.
Word on the street is we were so good on breakfast the first hour of the show
Yes.
this morning. They're keeping Keyzie and I around in the new year.
All the way through, so that'll be good. But yeah, Jason and I and the whole team back together on the Friday there down in Tauranga. Yeah, we were there a couple of years ago, and I think a couple of years before that. We've been to quite a few of these now. I think we might have only missed one, and it is such a great time. I can't recommend going along to it enough. It's sort of like, it's almost as good as what the Sevens used to be in Wellington. The Sevens used to be absolutely massive. And then what sort of shut the Sevens down, because everyone would get dressed up. There'll be a lot of people out there that don't even remember this, but it was held in Wellington. It was on the Sevens circuit. Everybody would get dressed up over the course of, I think it was definitely 2 days. It might have been 3.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the night, all of Courtney Place would be shut down, and it was just one massive street party. So it's sort of like a Rio de Janeiro sort of a setup, carnival sort of styles. But then it was pointed out that the police had been making 41 arrests across the 3 days. So the sort of 120,000 people come into the city. It makes the region about $30 or $40 million, or maybe 3. But there's been 30 or 40 people that have misbehaved. So let's try and make it a family event now. So then they make it a family event. You can't drink. They cut down the amount of drinks that you can get there.
Yeah.
Within 2 years, they took one of the great events in the world and ran it into the ground. Then went to Hamilton for a year, and then they got rid of it completely. Just a bureaucratic shit show. So anyway, it's like that. The Black Clash is like that, but without anybody having ruined it.
They haven't got to it yet.
Now,
yes.
my feeling is everyone is having such a great time that at some point the fun police are going to arrive and ruin it.
Yes.
So you need to get along to it before it gets banned.
Absolutely. And don't miss the Big Show's warm-up show either. I'm really glad I only got to one of those Sevens before they canned the whole thing.
Right.
I was just old enough. We dressed up as the 22 Jump Street, Jonah
Yeah,
Hill, Channing
right.
Tatum and Ice Cube. And we looked
You went as
sick.
Ice Cube. You're a shocking bastard.
The Black Clash warm-up party, don't miss it, on the 16th of Jan, before the Black Clash on the 17th at Bruco, Mount Maunganui. Keyzie loved the burger. It's going to be bloody epic.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Shehard on the Hauraki Big Show. You're here with Mogey and Pugs. Let's talk some TV.
What's on the telly with Mike Minogue.
How good is it when you haven't got a man bringing you down?
Nobody's stopping you, man. Nobody's stopping you. What's on the telly? I'll be honest with you. I just sat outside and had a yarn with the missus last night, which was really nice. Prior to that, I'd been watching the P. Diddy documentary on Netflix, as produced by 50 Cent. It's really good. That thing, but I know what you want to talk about today, so I'd rather talk to you about that.
Absolutely. Let me just say this. Love Island Australia finished last night. I watched the finale.
How does that actually end in terms of winners, or
There's
what's the goal?
50K on the line.
Right.
For the couple that makes it through to the end, stays together, doesn't get eliminated by voters.
Do the audience vote?
Yes, although I think this was pre-recorded. I'm not sure. They have like super fans, which is like an elected group of people. It's probably just producers. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
But either way, the winning couple walks away with 50K, except what
Each?
No.
That's not
for the
much,
couple
is
to
it?
share. But how's this? They did a challenge, and I forgot about this, where they gave one person the chance to up and leave their couple for 20K of the prize money,
Yeah.
like the day before. So he did it, and everybody was so shitty with him. And I was like, I'd take the money.
Dude,
It's 20K.
If you don't like the person you're with,
Yeah.
and the maximum you're going to win is 25.
Yeah.
But there's also a whole bunch of other couples there. Why would you not take that? That is a measly amount of money, though.
Exactly.
That is
exactly.
shocking.
And also, he'd known this lady for like 2 days.
Exactly.
And
And
everybody was so livid.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so good.
This is just me coming across this stuff on clips as well.
It's so good.
On Instagram. So yeah, I mean, I've sort of been fed the entire show. There's some real class acts on it.
I would 100% agree. That's not even the show I came here to talk about. I finished that and I started a new show last night, which I'd watched a smidge of many years ago when maybe my palate in TV wasn't as sophisticated. Arrested Development.
Yeah.
I'm watching that on Disney. I think it's Disney Plus. It's a fantastic show. Jason Bateman, that was one of his big breaks. Will Arnett as well. David, what's his name? David Cross from Alvin and the
David
Chipmunks.
Cross, it's his big break. Portia de Rossi.
Michael Cera.
Michael Cera
Plays
is in
Jason
it. That's
Bateman's
right.
son. And it's essentially about this very well-off family whose father goes to prison, and they've all been mooching off him for so long, and his business is going into the ground, so they either save the business or try and find their own ways to make money, and they're all just absolutely useless.
That's right. Well, you sort of see it all through Jason Bateman's eyes.
Yes.
He's the kind of the straight man in it, but he's still sort of off his head to a large degree as well.
Yep.
His brother as well, Arnett, who is the buffoon and a magician as well.
Yeah.
Portia de Rossi is in a sham of a marriage with Dave Cross.
Yep.
The
They hate each
mother
other.
is a complete narcissist. There's a brother, Buster, who's not all there.
Oh, we love Buster.
Buster is probably my favourite. Will Arnett's great. They're all. It's a 5 buzzy show for me.
Yeah.
5 out of 5,
100%.
man. It is absolutely hilarious. It is a weird thing. There is nothing else like it.
There is literally nothing.
You don't go, this is like Enter show here. There is nothing like it. It's
No.
completely off its head.
And nothing ever works out for anybody. That is the whole thing. Nothing ever works out. Our favourite gag at the moment, me and my partner watching it, is Michael Cera falling in love with his cousin.
Oh, dude. And it doesn't stop.
Nah, it's brilliant.
It doesn't stop, and there's a whole bunch of faux pas where his father, everyone's sort of stumbling on the relationship, and he thinks he's been found out.
Yeah.
Pretty crook, but very, very good.
So good.
How many buzzies? You 5 buzzies on that?
I've just started it, so I'm going to give it a 4 at the moment.
Yeah, give
and
it
then
some.
we'll go from there.
I will just say there is a final season, so they come back.
Yes.
It wasn't popular at the time, but it became popular over sort of DVDs and things like that.
Yeah.
It became hugely popular, and then they came back to do another season of it. But everyone was so busy that they shot the storyline separately. The last season, I think it was done by Netflix.
Flag.
Don't even bother.
Flag.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't even bother.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
It's the Hauraki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Douche.
Oh, well done, mate.
That's it, man.
Good from you. You don't get in here often, but when you do, you make it count.
Now, it's the second throbber of the day. It's the first throbber of the next round of throbbers, because this morning, the Hauraki Big Show covered for the breakfast show after losing out to them at the Swingers Club Golf. And Mike Minogue, congratulations. You took out the throbber for the Hauraki Big Show in the year 2025. That's
I did,
gotta feel
mate.
good.
I
What is
did.
that, 4th year in a row? Or?
It's 4th year out of 5. Keyzie
yes,
had a win
yeah.
last year. So that's good stuff, isn't it? I'm happy with that. And look, so now we're starting the 2026 season, because we do every Friday
Yes.
here on the Hauraki Big Show,
Aye.
the drive show, we do the throbber.
Yes.
So
Here we are.
last year has been decided, but here we are doing a drive show, so we have to do the throbber. So the only thing that makes sense is that this is part of the 2026 year. This is number 1.
That's it.
It's weird, but it seems like nobody's going to have any problem with it. Like, I can't imagine next year when Keyzie and Jace come back that they're going to have any problem with the fact that either you or I have already got one on the board.
Especially you, given that you've won 4 years out of 5. They're not going to take issue with the fact you've had a head start in the
that's
year
right.
2026. Should we get into them now? Would you like to go first, or shall I?
Yeah, mate. I'm just going with something a little bit different. Based on the fact that 50 Cent has made this documentary about P. Diddy, it's got me back into his playlist.
Huge tune. Go, shorty. It's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday.
We gonna sip Bacardi like it's your birthday.
What do you got, Pugs, man?
Oh, I was worried about that F-bomb there for a sec.
Oh,
that is a tune for 50 Cent. What is it called?
It's called In Da Club.
Oh, sorry. How could I forget? In Da Club.
In Da Club.
Now, I've gone for something a little more rock-focused with a band that I've kind of rediscovered this year, and I have really, really appreciated their earlier albums. So this is Linkin Park.
Oh, yeah.
Waiting until the upper hand is mine.
One minute you're rock star,
Mission 9, watch it drop.
making your heart stop.
Just before you hit the floor.
1 minute you're rock star,
Mission 9, it's your
That has hit the floor of the album Meteora, Linkin Park.
Get it in you.
But you decide, New Zealand, give us a buzz on 0800 Hauraki and Big Dilly in there, or get a few callers on the line to do some votes, and we'll get to that next. But in the meantime, here's the White Stripes on the Hauraki Big Show.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
It's the Hauraki Big Show's Friday Throbber.
Douche. Oh,
damn it.
And that was your last chance too.
Yeah.
We're not doing it
good.
again. It is the Friday Throbber on the Hauraki Big Show. Mike Minogue took out the 2025 one for the year this morning when we covered breakfast. But we thought, why the hell not just kick off the 26 one now?
Yes.
And if Keyzie and Jace don't want to be here for it and get their chance to get ahead, that's on them.
That's a cost. That's a cost for them. So too bad. One of us is going to take the lead going into the break. How good?
How good is that? Now, Mogey, you went for a very topical artist.
I did. Old 50 Cent's done a documentary on P. Diddy. So I've got his playlist going again. Not P. Diddy's.
Go, shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday.
Is this the one where he's hanging upside down in the music video?
He's hanging upside down in the club. It's like the idea being that he was built in the lab by Dre and M. So he is the perfect rapper. That's the storyline behind that.
I believe that, man.
And pretty true, because he sold over 10 million. That album went diamond.
Gee, does he talk about that in the doco, like himself very
He's
much?
not
or
in
is
it at all.
Diddy
He's
focus?
not in it. Yeah.
Okay, no, that's right. I watched a 50 Cent documentary, though. Didn't he get shot like nine times or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He loves
it. Now, in a complete opposite fashion to that, I've gone for a band that I've got a new appreciation for in 25.
So I'm waiting until the upper hand is mine.
Linkin Park. That's off Meteora, and it's a tune.
It is a tune.
And that's
not
Friday
one of the best songs on that album, though. So I'm surprised that you've gone with it.
I think it's a sleeper hit.
Yeah.
If I'm honest, that comes on the old gym playlist, and I'm throwing dumbbells through the roof. Should we go to the phones? Lizzie, are you there?
I am.
Hi, Lizzie. How are you?
Good.
You want to vote on the Throbber, mate? Who are you going for?
I'm going to have to go for 50 Cent.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
Yeah, could have picked.
Good on you, Lizzie.
Yeah, that's a good vote. Thanks,
That's a
mate.
one.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate the call. Let's
Thanks,
go.
guys.
Let's move it
I'm
right
hoping we
along.
get another female, because females like to dance, whereas dudes like to scream to Linkin Park. So
Well-
if it's a dude-woman ratio,
Yeah.
then I like your chances.
Well, fingers crossed, Mogey. Hamish, how are you?
G'day, fellas. Good. How you going? You guys must be bloody buggered by now.
Oh, yeah, mate, but we're coping. You know, what do you do for a crust,
I'm not.
brother?
Oh, mate, I'm just an office worker. You know, I just work in a bit of admin.
Oh,
mate.
sort of. Yeah, you're a backbone,
Yeah,
man.
massive backbone.
Yeah.
Backbone of this nation right now. Hamish, just quickly, are you a guy or a girl? Because it kind of depends for Mogey's vote.
I'm a guy. The last time I.
Okay,
Yeah,
right.
not
Okay,
that
no,
matters.
that's all
Not
good.
that
That's
matters.
sweet. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter.
No.
It doesn't matter at all. You're talking of woke pugs. Now, Hamish, who are you voting for?
I honestly, Mogey, you tempted me.
Yeah, come on, man.
I love a bit of 50 Cent, but I've got to go with Pugs on this one.
Yeah, good on you, man.
That'll do, Hamish. Thank you very much, mate. Have a wonderful Christmas break. Okay, we got one more. Here. Hello, caller. Who are we speaking to?
Steve,
you mad dog. What do you do for a crust, mate?
mate, I'm a software engineer.
Are you really?
Steve.
What a backbone. What
Huge
sort of stuff are
backbone,
you making? Sort of missile defense systems and stuff?
Yeah, a lot of that kind of stuff, and then just some other bits and pieces that you probably won't understand, Mogey.
Yeah, right. Okay,
look
good
at
on you. You sound like a man with fantastic taste. You're probably roughly my age. You remember the golden age of hip-hop, brother. Who you going for?
Okay, it doesn't need the spiel.
Well, yeah, look, I'm a massive fan of Pugsan, but unfortunately I am going to have to betray him and go the way of Mogey, and a bit in the club I think might be just what we need to finish off the year.
Good on you, Steve, you mad dog.
Hey, Steve, nice to know you're a fan, brother. Cheers, man. Thanks for the call, mate. Have a great Christmas. Oh, look at that. You're 1 point ahead.
I'm leading, brother.
Yeah,
I'm leading going into 2026.
Keyzie and Jizzbot will be stoked to hear that. All right, here you go. Here's Mogey's Throbber kicking off the 2026 Friday Throbbers on the Hauraki Big Show. 50 Cent.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Rage Against the Machine on the Hauraki Big Show. Jeez, it's like you had another throbber in there, Mogey, already.
I mean, people are starting to get it, man. They're starting to get it.
What, the people at Hauraki?
Everyone at Hauraki is starting to get it. Yeah, it's preps.
Yeah, okay,
Preps
fair.
are starting to get it.
Nice.
I had a good one yesterday. I normally have a car park here at work, but yesterday I didn't have a car park. So
Must be nice.
I had to park on the street. And I went out and I forgot about it. I was meant to go out and chuck some more coins in, but I forgot. And I thought, I am 100% going to have a parking ticket. But normally the way that it works now is they don't leave one under your window wiper. They will send it to your house.
Yes.
So you've got no memory of, it's like, it was a month ago.
100%. We had a guy here who would just park out on the street and thought, oh my gosh, they're obviously not coming down here. And then he ended up with about 10 tickets in the mail at once.
That's right, because they've got the new cars that drive around with all the cameras on them, which to me is like cheating. Do you know what I mean? If you're going to catch me, you need to put some poor bastard out there in the driving rain walking around the block and walking around the next block and then walking around the last block, because I think they have to check it and you've got the 6 minutes.
It's a real rush. It's a real rush when you see the parking warden coming along down the street. But it's like a cat and mouse game and you're giving the cat a sniper rifle. It's
That's
not really
right.
fair.
I mean, they've got the advantage anyway because you're normally at work or you're otherwise occupied. So they've got the upper hand straight away. But to me, you need to be caught by a human. It's sort of like in maybe it was the 1400s or the 1500s where there was a huge war. Pretty sure it was the Saxons. It was the English against, let's say it was the French.
Yeah.
The dirty frogs, as you were calling them off air, Pugs, which is shocking
Especially
racism.
given how woke I am.
Shocking racism from what you said. I'm woke, except when it comes to those goddamn frogs. But they used longbows. So they used archers, right?
Yeah.
So that was when that got invented. You think that these things have been around forever, but it was regarded as cowardly and ungentlemanly to use longbows because you weren't looking your enemy in the eye. You weren't engaging in combat.
No, yeah.
It was long distance. So all of these things, as they went on, and then guns were even worse. That was cowardly. So it was meant to be swords and things where it was man-to-man combat.
And this man-to-man combat completely comparable to that of a parker and a parking
That's
warden.
right. So this is the those new cars are the long bow of parking because it's cheating, and it's bullshit. But anyway, so I have been getting I've got a business. I park close to the business.
Yeah.
Dude, I have been getting so many fines because they took the parking fines from $40 up to $70. So they practically doubled it.
They did,
without any notice at all. And I was like, well, it's actually worth me risking a $40 parking fine because they very rarely come around.
Yeah.
So that worked. But then once it went up to $70, it's like, it ain't worth it anymore. I've probably paid a couple of grand in parking fines this year. Without a word.
Couple of grand?
It feels like they're constantly coming. And then you get the Bay Corp ones, and you're like, I'm paid all of these. And then they send you a Bay Corp one for $20.
It's rude.
And so anyway, I've got nothing nice to say about Auckland Transport as a rule. But yesterday I got there was a ticket sitting underneath my window wiper, and I opened it up. You know what it was?
What?
I had no registration.
Okay.
You know how much no registration costs?
No.
In a fine?
What is it, $200 or something?
$200.
Yeah.
It said on there, this is a warning.
And they gave you a warning?
And the guy had written on there, he said, your rego's expired. He didn't give me a fine.
What?
Isn't that amazing?
My question is, that is amazing. Is it at the warden's discretion?
Well, that's what it's looking like, Pugs. If I was running these traffic wardens and I was running traffic cops, I would have a day where your whole force goes out. Cops continue to pull people over for speeding.
Yes, yeah.
They continue to give out tickets, but they're just all warnings. All warnings.
Okay.
So there's some goodwill from the public because you've got all of the public is actually getting let off fines.
Yes.
And they're like, actually, these
Fair
cops,
enough.
these scumbag wardens, they're not so bad after all.
Old Minister of Transport, Mogey.
Old Minister of Mogey.
I'd vote for him.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Bit of Pearl Jam there with the longest song title of all time, Elderly Woman Behind the Counter in a Small Town. It's very specific. Mike Minogue, we've got another best bit.
Yes.
From the Hauraki Big Show, just to coast out to the end of the year. I've been picking them all from the year 2022 just because that was actually when I started the 14th of November 2022.
Yes.
So these are some of my earliest memories of when I started working at the Hauraki Big Show. And this was when you had a real strange encounter on a gym trip that you had on the way in before you came into the show.
Right. As we were saying just previously, we were talking about shredding for summer in our outro there. You still gymming it?
Yeah, still gymming it. It's been hard actually because it's difficult to get a routine, but I've sort of sussed it out. Now I get up because I wake up at 4.
Yeah.
So I just go down at 4.
Good call,
in the
man.
morning,
Good call.
You know?
Yeah.
And then I'm home when I get home, everyone's still asleep. And it gives me a chance to sort of make everybody's lunch for them.
Yeah.
Breakfast, clean the house, do all the washing and everything.
I'm the same, except I just don't go to the gym.
Yeah.
I went to the gym once at that time just because I couldn't sleep as well, and there's literally no one there. It was like the lights are off. You feel like you're breaking in. Almost.
Yeah, and that's generally what it is, which is awesome. You get in there, you got the whole place to yourself. But I went there today, and they had little sort of road cones in that outside, which I thought was a bit weird. And then I went inside, and there was a film crew in there. There was only about maybe 5 or 6 just shooting some content on the bench press mostly.
Right.
In a couple of other spots. But it was a bit of a shock because you don't expect to see...
Like a workout video.
They should tell you that that's going to be happening.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, if you're a paid member,
you're going to have a film crew down there.
Totally.
So, no, it was... I think it was a... what do you call them? Keyzie, those ones you like.
Oh, like action movie or...
I don't think it's your favourite genre.
Oh, adult film.
Filth, yeah.
Adult film movie.
Yeah. Really?
Oh, right, okay. On the bench press.
Yeah, it was on the bench press, and then there was a bit of squatting going on as well.
Good Lord.
I'm not entirely sure what the storyline was. I sort of got in when I came in. It was sort of right in the guts of it.
What?
And so pretty bit of an eye opener. My bulges were
really burgeoning out with it.
You don't like to look, because you like to stay in your own way. I like to just concentrate on
were you carrying on doing your routine?
Doing.
Oh, yeah. Okay, because I was going to say, did you... did you stand by and watch, or did you sort of do your stuff, or did you bolt?
I just, I acted like I wasn't looking what, and there was just a few things that were annoying me about it around the filmmaking side of things.
You're quite picky like that.
You and I spent a bit of time on film sets and sort of know how it should be, and in the end, I got a role. Got a role in it, yeah.
What, from giving them feedback and critiquing it?
And it was then they sort of, they were like, oh, hang on a minute, this guy seems to know what he's talking about.
That's what they look for.
And so I've stepped in, and I don't know when it's coming out.
Was it like a minor role or a
lead?
Lead role.
Lead role.
Okay. And even with...
Well, it was about, I think they were saying it was sort of about a puppet, a wooden puppet that comes to life.
Right, okay.
Like Pinocchio.
Pinocchio, they called it.
Oh, Pinocchio.
Initially, and now they've changed it to Pinocchio.
Right. Oh, the scene where Pinocchio goes to the gym and works out.
Well, they've obviously had some creative license with it.
Yeah.
And even with what's going on with you there, they still ran with it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to be involved in any of the actual, they'd use a stunt member for that.
A stunt member?
Yeah,
right.
Because as you say, it's a bit deformed there, and I'm not interested in, they wanted the performance level to be increased so that, people sort of believe the story a bit more.
So they changed it to Pinocchio.
Minogue.
Minogio. I'm going to keep an eye out for that, mate.
Oh, yeah, I'll flick it through to you when I get it.
Oh, great.
Have they done any more porn shoots at your gym since then, man?
No, not many. I think they got shut down after that. There was a health and safety violation. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? The things that sort of come up. I'd forgotten all about that.
Yeah,
it's quite good to have this as a sort of a written or a verbal history of the things that have happened in my life, because I forget all of this.
Yeah, and if you've forgotten about any of it as well, listening, you can actually check out the entire Big Show archive via our podcast. Wherever you get yours, recommend the iHeartRadio app. Just go on there, search Hauraki Big Show, and we'll also look after you over the holiday break. But I'll talk a bit about that later on in the show. Bit of REM.
Get it in, yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
It's REM on the Hauraki Big Show. You got Pugs, Mogey and old Dilly because it's time for...
It's the Hauraki Big Show Big Bet with the TAB.
How you going, Dilly? You right, mate?
I'm good, mate. How you getting on, fellas? Big day for you two.
Huge day, mate. Just about all over, and looking forward to being out of here, to be honest.
Free of this place.
Yeah, no. I mean, look, I love it. It's just been a long year and it's been a long day.
In a similar vein, I'm really excited too, but more so excited for like the next hour of radio that we've got to do, just because of all the content and stuff that we get to include in there, Dilly.
Yeah, normally I'd finish after this, but I'm just going to hang around and listen to you
good
guys.
on you, man.
Is that all good?
100%,
Good on you.
brother. That sounds great. Now, we've got our resident guy, Dilly.
Resident guy from
to come in and talk about the TAB Big Bet. Now, we've got Alex on the line. Alex, are you there, mate?
G'day, how's it going, fellas?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. What do you do for a crust?
Oh, I am an engineer.
Oh, jeez. Backbone.
What a backbone.
Didn't sound 100% sure of that.
Yeah,
but
You sound like you made that up on the spot.
good on you, mate. Dilly, do you want to run him through what's on the table here?
Absolutely. So, Alex, I've got two bets for you, mate. They're both relating to the boxing tomorrow between Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua. So your first bet is for the fight to go the distance, paying $3.75. Or your second option is Anthony Joshua to win by decision or technical decision, paying $5.50. So which would you like, mate?
Well, I was originally gunning for Anthony to give him the left-right good night, but I don't think it's going to go the distance. I think it'll go to decision.
Go to decision, technical decision. Beautiful, mate. We'll put a $100 bonus bet on that one for you. Too easy.
Yeah, good.
Beautiful.
Lovely. Thank you, Alex. You stay on the line, mate. And once Dilly, our resident guy, gets out of Studio A back into Studio B, he'll sort you out. Thanks. And that's all thanks to the TAB R18. Bet responsibly. Have a good break, Dilly.
Hey,
Love you.
You too, fellas. I'll
See you later,
year.
brother.
Here's Franz Ferdinand.
Hey.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Hauraki Big Show. You're here with Woke Boy and the Truth on Radio Hauraki. Now,
How about Pugs and Mogey, man? Should we stick with that?
Yeah, it's not bad, is it? Kind of sums it up pretty well. Now, our boat comp, where you get to name our Hauraki boat and get the chance to win it's worth $75K, is going to be running for pretty much all summer. We want to get your name suggestions in. My favourite is still Hoodie Jizz Boat.
Yes.
I just think that's maybe the most clever thing I've ever heard. And you could win yourself that Fin Chaser 535 centre console with a Mercury.
It's a mouthful.
It's a huge boat. What do you want me to say?
Yeah, it's a Fin Chaser 535 centre console with a Mercury 60 ELPT 4-stroke CT outboard.
I like that you went to just say it's a massive boat and then you proceeded to say the full name.
Well, no,
correctly.
I'm saying it is a mouthful trying to get that out. And there'll be people out there that will hear those syllables, those letters, those words come into their ear and know exactly what it is. I wouldn't have a clue what any of that is.
No, neither would I. All I know is that it's worth $75K. That's really standing out to me.
I think it's all you need to know.
And it could be yours with that name that you love plastered on the side of it. It's all thanks to our mates at Fin Chaser Boats, designed by fishermen for fishermen. And plenty coming up after 6 as well. Mogey, you're going to chat. You're going to have some holiday chat, man.
Am I?
Yeah. It's going to be very holidays focused. You're going to talk about running into a brick wall with all your work and stuff. You know how work tends to get harder as you get to the end of the year.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
Also, I'm going to run you through our entire plan for how you can stay fed with the Hauraki Big Show over the break, and of course another best bit.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
That's right, it is the Big Show. Turn into the medium show. You're here with Pugson and old Mogey, taking you to the home stretch for the holidays. And of course, the Big Show is brought to you by Reburger, crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
That's really quite yummy.
It is really quite yummy, mate. And here we are. We're in the final hour of the show. We've had a bloody big day today, haven't we?
You're bloody right.
We're the look. I don't want to say we're the heroes of the day, but it sort of feels like that. We've top and tailed the day. We are the sandwich and the meat.
Oh.
And here we are. And hopefully for everybody out there, if this is your last day of work, you're going to have an absolute ripper this evening. Can I put it to you that way? Get a few beers in you. Me and Pugs are.
Oh, absolutely.
Aren't we, babes?
Oh, 100%. We've both got plans tonight, and who knows, maybe they'll merge later, Mogey.
They may just. I'm expecting a 3 a.m. text from you, Pug Son, and we'll hook up then.
Oh, we're going to hook up then. Now, we've got a fair bit on for the last run of the show. We've got another great best bit, and I pull this one out probably once every 2 best of shows that we do, just because it's kind of a fan favourite, and so it's nice to end the year on a high note. And also, we're going to take you through what the plan is for the big show to keep the people fed over the holidays as well, amongst other great content.
Temper trap.
Tune.
Absolute.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
That's the Strokes on Radio Hauraki. It's the Hauraki Big Show. You're here with Pug Son and Old Mogey, the last 2 men standing in what appears to be the entire, not only Hauraki office, but the NZME office as well. Now, Mogey, what's the guts for you after today?
Well, I'm meant to, so obviously finish the show here. I've been run ragged, man. They say like a blue-ass fly, right? You're busier than a blue-ass fly. I don't know why they say that.
I'd like to know. I'm going to look it up.
I imagine it's maggot-related. But I've got a business, so I've been super, super busy with that. And so is that why they call it business? And what that means is you've just sort of run out of runway to get all the things done. So you have a list, and you do the list. And you do the list. But the list continues to move as you don't do the things, right? Because you've got more weeks and days in front of you. But the Christmas break is a brick wall. And so as you push those things, they just end up piling up against this brick wall.
Yes.
And so you get busier and busier and busier trying to get rid of all of the things that you've got to do. So now you're working more hours in the day. So I have been absolutely fried. Our plan was that we'd finish the show today at Sparrow's Fart tomorrow morning, 6 a.m.
Yeah.
We would hit the road and we go to Hamilton, so not too far, but every bastard's going to be on the road.
You're right.
And then we'd stay there for a night. The next day, go to Taupo and see some mates there.
Jeez.
And then the next day, go to Wellington.
Right. And at which point at any of those places are you going to be able to get on your laptop and do some work?
Well, I'll be doing my work at all of those places, but more to the point, I just said to the wife, we're going to take a couple of days off.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to finish today and we're going to take the weekend off and then we can start moving on Monday.
That's valid.
I reckon, because I am just buggered and I just want to sit down on the goddamn couch and do nothing.
Yeah.
With just my laptop on my lap and just get some work done.
Do you reckon you'll have the same attitude after a few beers, or will it give you a bit of fire?
The thing about me is because I go through these periods where I don't drink, and I'll do sort of 3 months here, 3 months here, 6 months a year, whatever it might be. And that's really good for me, but my wife hates it because if I'm not drinking, then I've got to be busy doing something.
Right.
So I have to do something. I just won't sit down and relax. I have to do something. But if I'm drinking, that's what I'm doing.
Right.
So that is the task.
You're committing.
That is the task in front of me. We're drinking.
Responsibly, 100%.
I can do that. So I put 100 into everything I do.
Yep.
So there has been conversations where it's like, well,
it's one or the other.
You wanted me drinking, so here we are.
That's the spirit, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, hang around. In a little bit, we're going to take you through the plan for the big show over the break in terms of what you'll be listening to, what you'll be hearing and seeing. So hang around. Here's some ads.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Green Day there on the Hauraki Tiny Show with Pugsan and Old Mogey as we get to these final few moments of the big show for 2025. Mike, I thought it'd be quite helpful if we took the people through what the plan is and what's happening to the big show over the next couple of weeks.
Oh, people will be freaking out. So
You
not
reckon?
knowing that kills them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Who knows? Is Jace coming back next year? As far as we know.
As far as we know.
Now I'm just bringing this in as a little side piece to this. So essentially, if you want to listen to the big show or see any of the big show, here's how you're going to do it. You're going to go on iHeartRadio because every show we've ever done is on there, and the ones that I'm about to talk about will be on there. You're going to go to Hauraki Big Show on Insta and give that a follow because we'll still be putting out great content over the break. Now, every Monday over the next few weeks until we get back, you're going to have a best of 2025 podcast. Now, in previous years, I've done it so that it's all kind of been categorized. It'll be like the love special.
Sure.
Or like the romance or the animal wildlife special or something like that. This time, it's just all mixed bags. You're not going to know what you're going to get every time, and that's the fun of it. Every Tuesday, You're going to have a best of 2025 social video. I've put together some of our biggest moments chronologically from over the year. Well, as chronologically as possible from over the year. So that'll be on @Hauraki Big Show. And also on YouTube and also on Facebook as well, I would say. TikTok, all that jazz. Now, on Wednesday, completely new podcasts. So these are breaks that have not been heard before. They've aired on radio, and I've saved them off. I've kind of done a little bank there. And so it's just those. And every Wednesday over the break, you can hear one of those. Thursday, new video that nobody's seen.
Struth.
And of course, the next couple of Thursdays, I think it's Christmas one Thursday, and then the next one is New Year's.
Right.
We'll have a new outro podcast on those days too.
Jeez, man.
We're going to be coming in for it. It's going to be great. And then Fridays, again, a best of 25 podcast, and then maybe a few photo bits here and there. And I've spoken to Big Dilly, and he's going to be bringing out some of our best moments in full from throughout the year and just reposting them.
Right.
For more engagement.
Man, I mean, you're going to absolutely get your fill of the Big Show. Can I also suggest that you just sort of detox from us? Just take a break. I mean, I know you've put a lot of work in here, Pugs, but to me it just sort of feels like, just put the phone down, go and play with the family, have a few beers, get into the darts, and we'll see you in 2026.
Can I just say that feels really good? Because you know what you were talking about before, about work piling up against a wall? That is my work piling up against a wall. So you know what? Just don't even bother. Have a break.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
It's the Black Crows on Hauraki. You're here with Pugs and Mogey, the last two men standing from the Big Show. You going all right, Mogey?
Yeah, man, I'm having an absolute ball. It's a shame, isn't it? It's almost over. It's a shame.
Can I also just say, it's a shame we've discovered this lightning in a bottle that is Mogey and Pugs so late in the year.
Absolutely, mate, but it bodes well for next year. Because, I mean, as far as I know, Jason's coming back.
Yeah.
As far as I know, Keyzie is coming back, but we don't.
Oh, Keyzie as well, as far as I know.
As far as I know. Why, what have you heard?
Huh? Now, I've got one more best bit to spin because...
Good.
Oh, we just need to get to the end of the road, don't we? And this is one that I like to pull out as many of these. I like to pull this one out at as many of these best of shows as I can. And this is the Big Show Curry Night from 2022. This is the first time all four of us got together and we went out for curry. I think it was in Parnell there in Tamakemikoto.
Yes.
And let's just say things went slightly awry for old Keyzie.
Keyzie. He was 4 sheets to the wind even by then, Minogue. He had only just started.
Yeah. You must have been tucking into them at work. I don't know. But, yeah, so we sort of we managed to get through the dinner there. It was sort of, there was one point there where we had to sort of grab Keyzie by the shoulders because, as you say, he knocked over his beer and broke that wine glass. But...
you forgot the massive F-bomb I dropped, which cleared the restaurant.
Totally. Forget it. I was just trying to sort of do you.
Thanks, mate.
And of course, he's seen the beer on the table and he's wanted to get. He doesn't want to waste it, so he's gone in for a big table set.
Yeah. That's right.
You know, we had to try and keep him away because the glass was still in it. So. Yeah, a bit hairy. And then, of course, curries. It turns out they don't really agree with you, the spicy ones,
especially the really hot ones, Keyzie, do they? Because you were sweating bullets.
That's fine. No,
you were sweating bullets.
Sweet. I don't know what you're talking about.
And then we have a scenario where Keysie's like, fellas, got some bogs here?
Is that how I was talking?
Got some bogs here? And we were like, yes, Keyzie, just, down there, mate. And so I sort of escorted him to the toilet because he was weaving all over the place. Left him to it. Bad move, Hoyte J, Minogue.
Why? Why was it a bad move?
Because I'll tell you why. 20 minutes later, the owner of the restaurant, who you knew very well, mate.
Yeah.
I can't remember
that's
her
right. What's the name again?
Well, I don't want to give it away on air, but I don't want to point to the restaurant.
Came up to us looking very embarrassed.
Why was she so embarrassed?
Because basically... someone had laid one out in the urinal.
Had they? I wonder who that was, man, because that's not okay.
That's not okay at all.
And I don't remember seeing that.
Yeah. And
you wouldn't
unfortunately, your swipe card for NZME for the studios here was sticking out of it like a wafer out of an ice cream sundae.
But I'm wearing it now, my swipe card.
Oh, we
made them clean it up.
We got them to clean it up, but that was really awkward. And boy, oh boy, I tell you.
Surely that's where the night ended, right? We just left after that and nothing else happened.
Well, there was. But we'll spare you the rest of the detail. Suffice to say, look,
it was an eventful night.
It was an eventful. I took Keyzie home. He did a bit of a power bomb on the dashboard.
Did I?
Then I took him into his bed and took him home and laid him on the old bed there, and a bit of a mess as well in that regard. But I won't go into that, and just left him to it. So, but hey, a fun night. Fun night had by all, and it's certainly something that we want to keep up as a tradition.
Yeah, I might leave you guys to it next time.
And it's no surprises really that was pretty much the last time. We've probably done 3 or 4 in the 4.5-year run of the big show.
It sort of happens the more we forget about what happened that first time. Then we sort of go, oh, maybe this time we'll be
exactly right.
You know what I mean? And then there's another few months.
That's right. Yeah, we really should do that more often.
I would like that.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
There you have it. That's the Hauraki Big Show done for 2025.
Absolutely flew by, didn't it, mate? It's been a hell of a year. We've had some great times. We've lost multiple sporting challenges. I don't see that changing next year, but I'd like to have more challenges, but ones that we could potentially win.
Well, I just want to say we doesn't really apply to either you or me.
Well,
we're the only 2 people that didn't cock up our challenges.
That's right, but you've got to be in to lose, don't you? As much as you've got to be in to win. I mean, we did manage to, run our legs of the 4x100 metre race that we had with breakfast without straining or tearing any muscles.
Yes, staying in front.
That's a feather in our cap. But certainly, I've had a lot of fun this year. It's been great, but I am ready. To walk off into the sunset, mate. I am ready for the summer holiday.
Yeah, that's fair, man. I'll still be doing a little bit in terms of uploading stuff and posting stuff, but I'm bloody excited to take a break, head home.
Yeah, boy.
Heading back home to Welly on Tuesday, I believe. But a fair bit of social events this weekend just to kind of tie a few bows and stuff, say goodbye, have a good break and see you in the new year. I think tonight, well, we've both got drinks tonight.
We do.
And then tomorrow I've got another flat party, I think, and then sending my lady back home to Hawke's Bay on Sunday.
It's all going on, mate. Have a great break. Love to the family. Have a ripper. You've earned it.
Thanks, mate.
And
likewise.
We'll see you next year, eh?
Yeah, love you lots, man.
Good on you,
Have a
backbone.
beautiful
Love
break.
you, brother.
And love you too, listening. Take it easy out there. Be safe. Drive safe. Bye.